Okay, in case you haven't seen this before, what you're looking at here is a garbage can root cellar, a plastic garbage can that's dug into the ground. If you want to see a video on how to make one yourself, here you go. But yeah, I'm just getting the potatoes out so that we can plant some potatoes so that we'll have some eating potatoes, and then in the fall I'll be able to put potatoes back into the root cellar and then continue the process. I haven't bought potatoes in, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, so yeah, it's pretty good. This has been very effective. So just a heavy board, it's sort of waterlogged now, but that doesn't hurt things. Some insulation. Wood chips, they're a little bit damp, so you know some moisture is getting in, but hopefully it's not too much. I literally have not even checked this since. I would take my lid off here and my face, but in case you can't notice, oh my gosh, my posterior is exposed. And in the situation with black flies, they're just swarming right now, so I don't want to have a bunch of black fly bites on myself. Anyway, and then so the wood shavings, that's here, and then a plastic garbage top. As I was mentioning before, I was rudely interrupted by black flies biting my backside. I haven't checked this since January. I literally haven't pulled out any potatoes since January, so we'll see how they're doing. They've been in here since basically the end of October, maybe November, first week. So we'll see how they're doing. Okay, so we have a bunch of shavings, which are probably just going to go into the garden anyway. I'm not too worried about things. What I always do is I use this to kneel on. At least it's not as dirty. So it's just a piece of styrofoam. Handy little piece of equipment sometimes. And I'm not going to be reusing this, so I'm just going to pile it over on the side, and then I'm going to eventually just throw it in the garden. It's going to be compost. Oh no! Oh no! No, there's no worries about the potato. I'm saying, oh no, because my back's exposed again. Okay, I gotta pull up my pants much higher. Tighten ye old belt much more, so I don't cut any plumber's crack. All right, hopefully that'll stay up into the proper zone. Okay, sorry, once again, rudely interrupted because of darn black flies. And you can see we're into actual potatoes. There's one. And they are starting to develop a little bit of an eye thing where they're trying to start. But the good news is we're about to plant them in the ground anyway, so it's almost like they got a little bit of a head start. But they seem fine. Usually it's the ones on top that's going to have problems. I've noticed, not that we've had a lot of problems, but this looks pretty good. So I'm thinking things are going to be fine here. So I need a container for this stuff. Something to contain yonder taters. Because I can't make that many trips. Be really good cardio, I guess. Good training for some hiking. It's like maybe a good YouTube video where you do that and it's like one potato at a time. Planting potatoes, one potato at a time. Total distance traveled, 300 kilometers. Or 232 miles, or whatever the heck it is. If I was a marathoner, I'd probably be able to do better conversions, but my maps to kilometer skills are not practiced as much as they used to be. Here we got our fancy container for now. Yuck. I guess I'm just replanting these, so it's not like it's a big deal that this is a little bit dirty. And then I'm gonna fill it up. Fill it up, boss. This might take a little while. Actually, the way I remember doing it now is scooping, scooping. Oh no, my backside's exposed. Why didn't I even think of that? Scooping. See, part of the mosquito, the black fly stopper. These are in great shape. I mean, some of the potatoes had a little bit of blight on them before, so if you can see that it's a little bit, sun got to it, or it might be rotten. It might be going a little bit there, but I think it is actually starting to go. Anyway, we'll get it in the ground very shortly. I'm just gonna get these all out here and try to get them. I'll probably just throw this all into the wheelbarrow as I go, just like this, and then do the separation so I don't have to be bent over like this. Get to a higher locale. So we ate some. We didn't eat as many potatoes, and it seemed like whenever we wanted potatoes, we didn't really want fingerlings. We wanted like a roaster, which there are some in here, but at the same time, I don't want to take all the roasters out, because that one would have been a good one. You can see some eyes starting to go here. But yeah, they're all in good shape. This is another successful year with this garbage can root cellar. It's amazing what simple technology can do for your storage needs. We had no way to be able to keep potatoes over winter. And if you had a bunch of potatoes and you wanted to keep some, this is a source of food all winter. And this is something I like about it, is I know that there's a nice food source that has a couple of weeks anyway, or maybe a month worth of vegetables that I can eat. And if I have to, it would obviously mean having to buy potatoes again the following year. But if you're in a situation where you have to eat your seed crop born from necessity, then it's a good thing to have on hand versus not having it at all. So the benefits are just too many for me to pass up potatoes. Okay, looks like we're about halfway here. Probably have about 20 black fly bites on my, you see them here? Maybe you can't pick them out, but they're fairly abundant. 'Tis the time of year. It's the price we pay for admission for summer, and I gladly pay it, because give me a month and 6 weeks worth of black flies, which is basically what we have. It's still better than winter. I can still do things outside here. Whew, okay. So we have an empty, black flies! Sorry. We have an empty container now. There's a little bit of sawdust in the bottom here, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Potatoes around, I gotta take care of, but we're going to haul this over and sort these so we can see what's what for planting this year. Put this back together. Ugh. I'm just going to take some of the drier stuff. It was very dry towards the bottom. It was a little bit moist at the top. Sometimes you get a rotten potato and that'll cause that. But I think it might there might be a little bit of moisture wicking in. So anyway, I'm just gonna put that back a little bit. It's good enough for what I need it for. Position this stuff fairly loosely. You don't need it too fancy. You'd be surprised what you can get by with. Like that, like that, like that, actually like that. And then la pièce de résistance, a very heavy chipboard that's soaked and is about to fall apart. So this will be ready to go in the fall. The only thing we have to do is get some more shavings because these are not optimal. These are going to end up in the garden, but yeah, thank you very much, Garbage Can Root Cellar. You've done it again. I should really take some time to breathe in between these horrible vocals, shouldn't I? Sorry. I guess showing your face is also important, but I do have a face made for radio. Whew. Goodness. It's getting dark quick. Oh. Make sure my backside is covered from those horrible black flies. What do you think? Do you think I should take my hat off here? Can you see these black flies around my face? You know, I don't think I have enough subscribers to make it worth my while. People, you know, I understand why people don't want to watch this content. It's boring. But that's okay. I sort of like it. I sort of find this format fun. But I'm not taking off my netting because the black flies are horrendous. I'm not going to be able to get to planting tonight. It's getting pretty dark. And I'm getting pretty sick of these black flies. I need a different setup for my backside, like a longer... Generally what I do is just have a longer jacket that I wear underneath here, but this is a first spring with this jacket, and it's not quite up to par. But anyway, that's really it for this whole episode tonight. I'm not going to overdo it with a bunch of trying to cram everything in. You've been through so much already. We should really end this. And I'm the Netted Avenger, in case you were curious who I am. And come post black fly season, perhaps we will see my mug. Not that we haven't seen it before. I'm just trying to heighten the drama, that's all. Because why would someone wear netting like this? But it gives you an understanding for what we go through out here during this time of year. There's no amount of fly dope that can keep these bugs off of you for long periods. So tucking your socks in. These pants are fairly long, although I think I do have a couple black fly bites on my shins. But yeah, anyway, that's really it. We got the potatoes out. We're getting ready for planting. I'll start doing that tomorrow. We'll start doing that tomorrow, and then we'll be on to other things. But stick around in the next couple days. I'll probably have a potato planting extravaganza if you are interested in some talking and working type of things. Who knows what you call this format, but I'm going to stick with it for a while, because how is YouTube supposed to send people who want to watch long, boring videos my way if I can't even stick to my own format, or the format that probably best suits me, because I'm long-winded and I like to hear my own voice, and the sound of it is like so melodic that I just want to do it all the time. So why not put that into your ears too, along with these awesome visuals, such as this face covered behind the net that's got 375 black flies on it. Definitely wearing no underwear. Take care till next time. Your gridless beaver. I'm D-. A*, union meeting. Artemis, inside. Link, inside. Harrison, inside. Because who wants to sit around with black flies biting your face off? They don't. They're smart. Dogs aren't as dumb as you think. I gotta do something with these potatoes now, so I don't want to sort them. I should sort them. Am I gonna sort them? No. No, bugs are too bad. I have to get this inside and not make a mess. So, till next time, thanks for sticking around. Take care.